How we doing? For a minute. Let me get my bag situated right here real quick. Man, so family is out and about. And because I changed my number, which I think everybody my number, I think I did. Apparently, I missed somebody. Those are the ones I hang out with that are out and about. So right now, we've already walked from Allentown, downtown, to up here. I had that conversation with my sister on the phone when I called her because I was going to swing past her place and go out and do something, but as I said before, I literally forgot to give them the number and my information. So those of you who don't know me, my name is Kenneth. Yes, Kenneth Bird. And we do this daily walk and talk thing. And I've already been all over downtown today. We started this morning at around 9 o'clock, dropping off at 11. Walked the rest of the way back, talking to my sister on the phone, and coming back over here to the bench. So probably going to rest up here a bit because truthfully, yeah, I am beat. I think I'm going to have to take me a day off from walking because my friend was like, dude, you walk every freaking day. You have to take a day off for your body to repair. So it's the same thing when people lift weights, is the fact that they have to take time off for the body to heal. Body got to heal, muscles get torn, they get ripped, and then they got to repair themselves, and that's what they have to go through. Or if they take the steroids, the repairing process is 10 times faster, which I would never do at all, period. But you have to take time off to rest. I walk every single day back and forth, and my body tells me you need a day to not do anything, just sit there and let your body repair, because I can feel it. So we came back up. I wasn't doing the live thing because I was talking to family on the phone, and I changed my number, so I forgot to literally give them the number. I gave everybody else the number except for them. These people I go out with. So they're already out and about. They say they want to do something later on in the day. I said, nah, by the time I get back to the shop, we'll be working again. Hey, get away from me, it's a giant bee. I'll be working again, so I won't be leaving out again. So, yeah, at least we had a chance to walk about. Found a new store, so that's good. There's another place I can go to, and they got a big selection of candy over there. I told you, I love my candy. I went over to one store I found. Sugar Daddies. These are my babies right here. Got me a couple packs of those. 2 packs right there. I'm going to have to get me some kind of stand where I can have you guys sit down. There's a couple of restaurants I'm going to take you to that make some amazing food. And on top of that, I'll be wearing the GoPro when we do the amusement parks. So we drink healthy juice. I ain't drinking that right now. I ain't thirsty for that right now. Man, so I'm going to sit here and chill for a bit. And after that, I'm going to go back to the shop because I want to play with the screen a little bit more on my $10 projector, which I freaking love. I'm still getting excited. I paid $10 for a projector. Man. $10. And I was on there shopping before I left out the door. I was looking at all these other projectors they have down there. Man, like I said, the projectors with no HMIs, freaking those things are so cheap, it's not even funny. I'm not going to be using the big boys. I don't need to use them anymore. I'm going to stick them with those small ones with the portables coming in. I can't wait till we show off the screen paint that we got for the portable screens. Man, we're going to make them, the fill-up projectors are going to look insane when we get done with them. Because I got to be downtown with these things, all over the place with them. So I need them to look nice. So we're going to customize the screen paint for the fill-up. I don't work on any other projector yet, but just for the fill. So those are the ones we're going to give away for free. I already contacted, sorry about that, I went with my juice up. I already contacted the company, got a hold of them, and I just have to send over some paperwork, that's all. And then I can get a part of, they got a program I can get a part of, or I can get them for wholesale, and I can give them away for free. That's going to be a nice little package. 50 inch or 40 inch. We're going to use either, we're going to use the minis, and we're going to use the other one. The other one's a pretty good size. with a Bluetooth speaker. So you can have a portable theater on the go. And it's going to be gaming on the go too. So I finished the other half of this. Joint half in the part. Got here, got the other half. That's it. But anyway, I can't wait to do those. I got a friend of mine who builds customized retro pies. I want to add some free retro pies with the gaming system set up. So this is the next project we're gonna work on next. I wanted to get the FLE done. I wanted to add the upgrade to it, so I can show you that, yeah, these things have a strange color to them. Get that already done, get that finalized, get that finished, and then go from there. Now, if you wonder about my customers who have the other ones, we're sending them up, all of the ones who ordered. They're getting 32 ounces of the other one for free because we did the upgrade in the middle. Many people came in and bought it already, and we said, look, we got an upgrade coming out. Do you want to wait? They didn't want to wait. They wanted the other stuff. We got the other stuff. We sent them over to them. I saw a student saying to upgrade for free, so they're going to get that for free. I'll tell you something. It baffles me sometimes on some of the emails that I get. Oh, we can tell whether or not they're fakes or not, but somebody had contacted me about the 8s. They had the 8s. They're showing up the containers, they're showing the product. The problem is the 8s were never that light. 8s were darker. I don't know what they have in the container. They printed out our label and tried to make it sound like, hey, look, I bought your product a couple years ago, and we forgot to get one of our orders in. You know, one of our orders didn't come through. Oh, trust me. If one of your orders didn't come through, we're talking about an 8. You know how long ago we made 8s? A couple of years back, about 5 years back. 8s are old. So you mean to tell me you had to paint an 8 from that far back? And you try to say you ordered it 2 years ago. No, it was 8s were 2 years ago. We 8s were a little farther back than 2 years ago. Way back than 2 years ago. And you're just now contacting me about this order you never got? Yeah. Man, you are beyond past the limitations of the PayPal, of us, of anything. So you show me a container with a label and the paint looks gray. It doesn't even look like that. 8s were not gray, 8s were black. And then try to say, hey, can you send me the other one? That's why I gotta scratch my head sometimes. I mean, come on. I can't even use the word stupid in this one. It's beyond stupid. It's way, way beyond stupid. You can't even use idiotic. There's no way you can describe that one. So you think I'm gonna look at that and go, oh yeah, you know, if we didn't send you that, we'll send you this one out here. Oh yeah. You would have filed that complaint. 8's were like almost $400. You would have filed a complaint. No, gallons too? You'd have filed a complaint saying, hey, I missed it. Would have contacted, something would have been contacted. Not freaking 5 years ago. I gotta look at the date on 8. Or Supreme 8. Let me see something for a minute. Let me look it up. Because we had 21s, we had 12s. I'm gonna look up a video on the 8. About 5 years. About 5 years ago. As a matter of fact, I think the screen we had outside the Star Wars was an 8. So it's Supreme 8. Alright, let me see what we got here. Shoot. Supreme 8.
Supreme 8.
Okay, yeah, Ultimate GT 5500 was on a Supreme 8. That's the screen you see me doing the full lit mob, the levitating. That was a Supreme 8. That would have been 4 years ago. So that means that you had that product that long and you're just now contacting me, telling me that you didn't get your other container. You're realizing that so you didn't realize. Oh my goodness! You know what I mean? When I tell at the end of the day, there you go. Y'all trolls must think I must be stupid. Like seriously. This is the reason why I can't even give you credibility as being even human like. I can't. The stupidity is unbelievable how dumb you guys are. What the freak do you think you do? You send me an email, show me a label. The paint's not even the color that it is. It's actually gray. And then it's from 4 years ago? You're missing a container 4 years ago. And you mean to tell me that when the tracking numbers went out, you didn't realize it then? This is what I mean at the end of the day. I can't even give you your stupidity is beyond anything I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know who coaches you at the end of the day to do this dumb stuff at the end of the day, but gee whiz Louise. See, this is the reason why I sit there and say that you need crypt notes to open up a door. Because there's no way in the world you can survive on this planet. It's virtually impossible. Google, how do you open a door? I can see this. I can literally see this. Like, gee, where's the Louise? I feel sorry if you order anything online. Because, even if they don't ship it to you or it didn't happen, you wouldn't even contact them for 4 years. So, no, the item was shipped. Whoever this person is, they never got anything from us. Because, we asked for? We asked for a transaction receipt. You'll have it. It's in your email. It's easy to find them. I could find transaction receipts from way back to Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. All I got to do is just type it in. I go to Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. I look up the search. I type it in, and boop, guess what pops up? That's all you have to do. So we require a transaction receipt, and they never bring anything back. They'll repeat the same story all over again. That's what they do. You sound like the Nigeria scams. That's what you sound like. Not saying all Nigeria scams, but I'm talking about the scams that come through you get on your email that says that, dear sir or ma'am, because they don't know which one you are. I am a daughter of a rich father who was great in business and made many, many millions down through time. And he married, it sounds like something out of a Disney book, I swear. He married a woman who became my evil stepmother, and she killed him and locked all the money up, and I couldn't get anything. But luckily for me, that I had money in a Swiss banking account, and that I would need your help to give me your routing number, so that way I can actually transfer my funds. I would gladly give you such and so, like 25% or 35%, mostly it's 25%, if you would help me out with this. Yeah, you sound like that. I don't get those anymore. I miss those. Because most people delete those. But I find it an opportunity to have fun. Well, I'll contact them and say, look, I have no problem sending you my routing number, but it's the percentage of what you're giving to me that bothers me. I feel that you should take 25% and I should take 70% due to the fact that I am using my routing, and without my routing number, your funds are actually considered to be useless. Then we go through this whole debate back and forth. It'll be 35, 75, and blah, blah, blah. It's just fun. Gotta entertain them. You have to. But that's what that sounds like. Yeah, we get them all the time. Nothing new. Oh. All right. Technically, we don't need anything. We got sugar. Everything else we need, we're good. And I definitely not flaking no hoagies and all that stuff today. No. Not at all. I'm gonna go back and play on my screen. Oh, I do have to pick up tape. We have to finish building the second desk for the setup. We have to finish that. I'm extending my tape, my work desk. Using tape. Because we can build the whole thing with tape without glue. Alright, well, I had to get there. I'm tired right now. Honestly, I am tired. I am definitely tired. I had an extremely long walk yesterday. Did another one today. I'm definitely extremely tired. What? Not anything done sitting here, am I? No. So let me see what we got on the battery. Oh, we're good. Got enough juice. We should be able to get there without burning out. We got to do a store all the way up on the other end. It's going to be quite a climb because we're tired right now. But this is the best time to do it. and we have nothing left. We have to give everything. Yep, let's get it done. Congratulations, tied up. Good, everything's good. Okay, let's go play. Yeah, they're having some kind of performance or something going on. A lot of people poured up. She got my phone on me. Yeah, one time I left my phone down. I went to go walk away. And all of a sudden the signal started down. Like, what the freak? And I realized that I left my phone behind. So it's a good thing I wasn't on a live stream. Could have been back there for good. So I get a chance to pretty soon get to watching here. Curious how many steps we're getting. I was talking to a friend of mine. She said 2 hours in on just walking. Got to be a couple thousand easy. So I got these new shoes. Well, actually hikers. But I got these things. They're fantastic. Spent a bit for them. They're definitely worth it for what I need. And the new cargos are coming in. They're more of a relaxed fit, but they do fit better. And I got pockets. I want to get them sewed in for our charge units. And then t-shirt says, "Say, I'm not talking to myself. I'm on live." So I'm definitely getting printed up that way. Get a bunch of them. Not you, the stream. It was all the way down there. All the way down, all that area, all the way down there. Is that crazy or what? And now we're on this side. Isn't that crazy? There's a distance a lot of walking around, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yep. Tired as tired can be. Know what charged me up? Candy. So I take the candy, gives me an extra boost. But then I won't know exactly if I'll pass out or not. So we're not taking it. And after all this, when I get back, I still have to hit the chin-up bar. Have to. Came up short on my push-ups, so they had to be done. That done. I'm looking forward to 56. Can't come soon enough. Got me a t-shirt that says over 50. Over 50 club. That's why I like my gray hair. I ain't dyeing it. I ain't getting rid of it. Pray I get more. People expect for someone that's 50 to be, well, I'm shaved anyway. I'm talking about where you got the bald hair, spots, hair, comb over, all that nonsense at the end of the day. To be, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm going to ruffle some feathers, but you know, I speak with mine. But it is what it is, that's what they expect. Fat and bloated, all that stuff, that's what they expect. Let me tell you something. 55 usually, depending on date, and age-wise, probably like 27, 28, 30. So when I was going up to meet their friends, I was about 40, 44, 45. And they expected me to get out of the car. This is when I was 250 of muscle. And they expected me to get out of the car and be this guy with a big old stomach hanging over his belt, and some freaking tassel shoes and looking like Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks. That's what they expect. Oh, heck no. They see me walking up, I was like, what's how y'all doing? Yeah. And I know what y'all was thinking from the door. I'm in better shape than all of them. They were younger than me. Now all of a sudden at the table, we get to talk. Oh, we're thinking about joining the gym. Why are you telling me? In front of me? It's none of my business at the end of the day. Now, what gym would you recommend? I don't go to the gym. I work out at home. That's what I do. I don't like going to the gym. Not a big fan of it, never will be. But I'm pretty sure that there's some pretty good ones out there. They're just trying to feel me out, see what kind of person I am. Because that's their long-time work buddy, long-time friend. So that's what they're trying to do. But you want to talk about going to the gym when you're around me, what's the point, you know? Then they got this bright idea, which is just a bad idea. All of them get together and they get partners in the gym. Never do this, because you get partners, and if your partner doesn't works out less, and you work out less, then it's not gonna work out too well. If she gets lazy and she decides that she don't want to work out, guess what you're gonna do? You don't want to work out either. Get somebody that works out more than you do, way more than you do, and that person's gonna go to the gym every day, and they're gonna motivate you to go right along with them. That's why I tell people, work out at home, because if it rains, snows, anything that pops up, the first thing people do, they pull out their excuses. I can't go because it's raining. I can't go because it's that and that. Same thing I told my ex. Go to the same thing. Work out at home. Nope, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to show off, this, that, and the other. That's why we got no progress. People who go to the gym and take it seriously, they got progress. They're not going there to chat and nothing. They're going there to work out. They usually don't say much. They go in, they work out, and they leave. They got up in there and they worked out one day. That's it, one day. All of them got there together, joking around, laughing. I ain't go with them. Just told me everything that happened. So they're showing off for one day. Never went back. Thanks, Steve. Never went back.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Yep. They never went back. I'm like, okay. Well, that's the end of the day. Because I go every day. And if I go with you guys, you're going to hate my guts. That'll make your life miserable. I'm not trying to slap food out of your hand. Let me see. Nope. I know. I can eat all this stuff right here. But this stuff is bad for my heart. And the salt intake is bad for me. You know.
Extra. $2.49.
Thank you.
Front door.
Extra. Oh. You buy one and stuff?
You got
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. Yo, we're gonna get that bridge one day. We're gonna get it again one day. Yep. That's a good walk. That bridge is a good straight. I got you down for a minute. Right there. That bridge all the way over there. That right there is a good walk, man. It's a long one too. You gotta conquer that fear. Get across that bridge. I have no idea where it came from, why it happened. It just popped up out of nowhere. And it's just weird because I can cross all the other bridges, no problem. It's just that particular bridge only. That's it. Don't know why. Weirdest feeling crossing that thing. I'm gonna grab me something I usually never drink, but hey, it's the first. It was past the first. It's past the first again. We're in June. Gotta check and see if we can have a soda. Yeah, look at these rolls. Got these rolls. Rolls. Let me see. June 8th. She's gonna have one. Gonna have a soda. First of the month, I'm allowed to have one. And the reason why people sit there and say, well, why? Because I used to drink sodas every freaking day. Every day. Drinking sodas every day. I drink more sodas than I drink water. Soda this, soda that, every freaking day. You know what that does for your system after a while? Yeah, it eats up the lining in your stomach, to your heartburn, all that crazy stuff. So, to discipline myself to make sure we don't do that again, you make it so once a month, I can have a soda. That's it. Once a month, I'm allowed to have fast food. I still eat my junk, my chips and stuff, but fried foods, once a month. Because everything I did, I overdid it. I was at fast food every freaking day, sometimes twice a day. And I didn't feel too good. So I gotta put these rules in place. So definitely get to have a soda today. 35 a day with some chips. Other day we get to have a soda. We should have. I think we should have root beer soda. Yes. Root beer. Another reason why I couldn't have soda too, because for some reason, I don't know why. I still never knew why. The lung disease gave me problems when I drank soda. Like big time. You know, my lungs were so sensitive that even when I wore a t-shirt and it rubbed against my chest, it hurt. It was that bad.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Oh no, the
$4.
That's why you left it for. Why don't we get like 3 more? Yeah, because of me and
So it's going to be $5.
Thank you.
What's going on, Kenny?
Not much. This, that, and the other, and then the other, and then this, that.
150.
Yes. Why couldn't they fill it all the way up to the top? Look, they just got to take away.
They
They
do
got
that.
to take away. I know companies do it all the time.
Maybe like
Does the Coke vending machine work?
no.
They always got to take away. Just that little bit. You know what soda they save at the end of the day? Just by taking away just that little bit.
From everybody.
Yes. Yes. You ever watch Seinfeld?
I wasn't a huge Seinfeld fan.
What?
I've seen like a few episodes, but it wasn't like, it wasn't.
Okay.
I was more the like murder mystery type of girl.
Okay. Like Murder, She
I
Wrote?
wasn't a huge Friends person.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
I got into Friends because I was waiting for another show to come on, and Friends was in the way, so I started watching.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Oh
pretty
no, not that it was bad. It was just I didn't watch all of them.
good. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a huge thing for me.
Oh, okay. Is this me? Oh, that's me too.
That is you. Don't
Yay.
So what are you doing today, honey?
I did a little walk around, get some exercise and walk around a little bit. And then I'm going to go back and work on some projection screens and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to watch some cartoons. A little me time. I'm going to watch some cartoons. Me and my
I did that
cat.
already yesterday.
Yes. So I'm going to drop down and get some cartoons and stuff like that. Do that at the end of the day. Okay. Always nice talking to you.
Yes, honey. Enjoy the beautiful weather.
Oh, thank you so much.
Don't work too hard.
I will not.
See you later.
See ya. Tell you, ain't where I land. I meet everybody. Salesperson and communication skills. I'm used to that. People work customer support. Yeah. All that stuff. Used to talk to people all day long. Majority of some of my customers are sitting on my Facebook page. Some of them I've known for 20, almost the longest I've had my company. I've talked that they've been good friends with me. Good friends with their family and so forth. Yeah. Maybe some of you haters. I've known you as long as almost 5, 6 years. 5, 6 years. Can you believe that? And what do you have to show for it? Nothing. At all. You think about that, right? I've known you for 5. I think one of them I know for about 6 years maybe. And nothing. Nothing to show for it. How in the world? You only had 5 products in the timeline. Then think about it. In the timeline of 6 years of me knowing you, you only have roughly under 10 products. I can count them all. We have the Frankenstein UV. Well, that's ours now, so you don't have it anymore. We got the Cinemax, the Personal Mix, Metallica Mix. Came with some stuff called Cinema Black, but that stuff turned out to be garbage, so you can do anything with it. That one under. You can do anything with that, because you can't make black paint, that's why. What's the rest of it? That's pretty much it. And the rest of the stuff you just made up off the top of your head, it doesn't even exist. Black Frankenstein don't exist. Couldn't find that for Jack. That Alpha Mix, whatever that stuff was, we couldn't find that either. Everything else you copy off of us. That's it. That's all you have made in the 6 years I've known you. What have we made? Look at my category list. It tells exactly how many products we have made. And that's just counting the 2 websites. That's not counting the D4K technology, the D5, D6K, all that stuff we developed, all the screen paints we made back then in digital. Come on. That tells you at the end of the day that you haven't been doing much. How many videos do you have compared to mine on test videos, demonstrations? You don't have anything. You have had all that time I've known you, and that's all you have to show. And that time span, that's pretty sad. So what have you been doing with your time? Nothing. But hating on other people. See what I mean right at the end of the day? The devil's a time waster. Look at his YouTube channel. Look at how many products he has compared to what we have. You haven't done anything. Nothing. You spent most of your time hating on other people. So that's what you got. That's what you're labeled as, a hater. You have done nothing with your time. I've known Jamie for quite a long time. Almost going on 6, 7 years I've known him. And look at what we've made compared to what you've done. Now reverse engineering your stuff and taking it from you. Product I have sitting on the wall right now could wipe out the rest of your stuff. And we're done. As a matter of fact, I can just get Home Depot and take your stuff out, or Sherwin-Williams. As a matter of fact, I could take your stuff out right now. I got a spray-on application I can design right now, take your stuff out that fast, the rest of it. Easy. You can make spray on, roll on. Heck, I can make it invisible if I want. The products you have are light gray. Very easy to overpower. Not hard to do. I can make a high grade silver. The one we use to actually turn a white sheet of paper gray. It'll turn your stuff unwatchable on so many levels. But like I said, we're done. We already got the two we got done, we're good. We don't need nothing else from you. I just did that to show you at the end of the day that I really don't have to buy from you. I mean, the money that I gave $1,900 worth of orders. And beyond that, mind you got cancellations on eBay. I got my eBay account and show you cancellations from him. $250 worth of cancellations that he couldn't keep the money. We could have made your product anytime we wanted to. I made this statement before. But I thought it would be fair to buy your product first, and that's what I did. And we were met by, some stuff did get here, we were able to get some of the stuff. But then he just started doing weird stuff by canceling orders and shipping over products that weren't so and stuff like that. That's not a good sign that your products work. You got to go through all that at the end of the day. And just to show you we made your stuff. Then he turns around, he comes and he goes, oh, I made your stuff. You didn't make jack at the end of the day, man. Please, come on. You got to be kidding me. And that wasn't even an upgrade. An upgrade still took your stuff out. Stuff, the ambient projection, we had it outside on 1,000 lumens. You weren't outside on 1,000 lumens. You were in a dark area with a dark bed sheet behind the back of it. Saying, I got the same thing. And you give me $40. Why would I give you $40? I sat there and said on camera, why would I give you $40 of my money? Buddy, I gave you freaking, when your product was $89, was $90, I was tossing money into your account. I gave you $1,900. What did you do with it? You gave it back. And one of them on eBay, I gave you $129 for your product. What did you do with it? You gave the money back. You have not kept any of the money that I gave to you. Not one dime of it. You know why? Because you can't back yourself up. That's why. That's why. You came and bought from me one time. What did you buy? Digital 2.0. That's all you ever bought from me. That's it. You didn't buy nothing else from me. We gave it to you. Signature confirmed. I kept your money. You're not getting your money back because my stuff works at the end of the day. And then try to file a false claim against me. Lost that one. You lost 2 claims to try to file against me. You lost. And then when you came in, you try to slander the product and make it look like something that is not. One of the customers came in and said, oh, no, buddy. No. This is what his product looks like. The dude's over there lying. Yeah, he just, man. All that money I get, you're going to beg me for $40? No, I don't want your stuff at the end of the day. If I want your stuff, I'll make it. I'll make it far better than what you make it for. The customers got ripped off. Demonstrations we're showing on a $10 projector. Looking absolutely incredible in a fully lit environment. And you mean to tell me you want me to give you $40 for that stuff over there? That's sitting in a dark environment on that little screen? You don't even have it outside. And I'm gonna give you $40 for that mess. No, I'm good. You go walk a dog or something and get your money that way. I'm not giving you no money. I brought you the stuff already. I've been there already. And the stuff we did get over here, we were able to get over here without him doing the dumb stuff at the end of the day. That stuff didn't even work. Popped the top one out. I was like, what the freak is this? This is regular black and white paint with glitter in it. Literally, that's what it was. When the customer made the order and we got the Metallica 2.0 shipped over and it was leaking, that was nothing but freaking house paint. And you sold that to somebody that you didn't even know was us. It matched your black and white mixture that you give away for free. Ripped all those people off. That are tasty cakes. I got some of these. You ripped all those people off. That guy sitting there with that 4K projector, his projector is far better than my $10 projector. And he can't even use it. The screen washed out. Ah, man, I tell you. We got a nerve to be putting the bookcases with objects in them, put up against the glass. Look, we got ambient light coming in at the end of the day. Oh, you're such a liar. That's why I came and reversed your stuff. Just to let you know at the end of the day that no one needs to buy your stuff at the end of the day. I can make your stuff if I want to. I was making your stuff at D5K long before you ever existed on YouTube. You went to my channel, you went back to our old screen paints, you tried to duplicate the color of it, and then when you took was an old product and you try to hit it up with a high-end projector. Because your main projector is not a projector under the 500 mark. It's not. Matter of fact, we gave him a challenge on that. We told him to swap out his projector for 1 solid year and use nothing but the low-end 600 by 800 720p projector. Did he do it? No. Mm-mm. He didn't do that. No. He had to lighten the environment up too. He didn't want to do that either. Y'all both rip people off. Both of y'all. Another one too rips people off. With that freaking goopity goo, goppity goo, whatever that nonsense. It sounds like something out of a freaking, for Gerber's baby food. That's what it sounds like. You know, you stole from Goo Screen, because Goo Screen uses that term. Try to make it sound more like Goo Screen. Got the other one called Series. You don't know whether or not if it's paint or you're calling out a command on a cell phone. None of them have no original name, nothing to them whatsoever. And then on top of that, you stole the image and have a nerve to put down humble beginnings from an image that you stole off of Google. Come on. Y'all just up there at the end of the day. They're not out there for the customers, I'm going to tell you right now. They're not for y'all. They're not for the customers. They for me. That's what they for. They trying to show me up at the end of the day. It got nothing to do with y'all. They'll cheat, cut every corner they got to do. They try to show it off to me, not to y'all. But the only problem is that I've been around for a long time and I know things at the end of the day, and I can look at a product and tell it's crap. And if I come to your door to buy from you and you cancel out and put that money back in my account, that tells me right from the door that your product does not work. A person that can back their product up will be there front and center with no problem whatsoever. They don't give back the money because they know their product is worth it. You couldn't even keep it. How hard is it to keep $129 on eBay? He rose the price up. We bought it anyway. How hard is it to keep the money? It's not that hard. So how come you didn't keep any of the money we sent over to you? Both of them. Both couldn't keep the money. Mind you, he's selling this product for $60. We're paying for it when it's $120. It was twice the amount we're paying for it. $700 worth of cancel orders from Danny. Right back in the account. As a matter of fact, it was the most embarrassing transfer of money back I've ever seen in my entire life. He literally transferred the money back so fast that we used the same $160 to buy everything off his site. We literally bought everything off in the samples. Everything off his site. He gave the money back. We had a cancellation on all his stuff. And then turned around when he couldn't take it anymore, and he 404 error the marketplace. He removed the marketplace. How does that feel, gentlemen, at the end of the day? As a person that you talk all this nonsense to, that you had to give me back my money. And you had to remove marketplaces because to keep us from coming in and buying from you. What are you going to do, scream harassment like the other one did? Jeez. You want people to take you seriously at the end of the day? You want people to buy your products? You want to be calling yourself the king and the best of the best? Then you don't cancel out to somebody at the end of the day that you're trying to beat at the end of the day. If you're trying to beat me, the last thing you want to do is give me a cancellation. That's like people arranging a fight. We're in this great fight. People want to show up, blah, 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 blah. And I show up and you guys are not even there. And where the freak they at? Oh, they canceled? What you mean they freaking canceled? And after you cancel, about a month or two later, now here you are popping up beef suit, so talking trash. You canceled. You understand? And the other one couldn't handle cancellation again. He couldn't handle that. He had $700 worth of cancellation. He couldn't handle that. So he had to figure another way around it on how to cancel without basically showing that he canceled. Removing an entire state of Pennsylvania is, you would have been better off just canceling out, man. Because that's more embarrassing. To remove an entire state. That means not just me, anybody does not have access to that paint because he got scared and removed the entire state. I told you when I said something was wrong when he locked the shopping carts. Why would you lock the shopping carts? Because you're on vacation. Nobody does that. Nobody. eBay doesn't even do that. They'll sit there and leave you a note like, hey, I can't ship it to you right now. I'm on vacation, but I'll get you when it comes back if you still want it. I do that all the time. I buy them from all the time. I lock my shopping carts for what? So he locked it because if the order went through, that means he couldn't ship out the item. He would have to cancel. And he can't go through that again. He went through 7 times of getting canceled out. So the fact that he didn't want to go through that again, he got the smart idea that I'm going to remove a state. Now again, if you sit there and say, well, we don't ship to the state of Pennsylvania. Well, if that's the case, why do I have $700 worth of cancellations? In order for us to make that order, I would have to basically show my state, on where my debit card or credit card or banking institution is attached to. Yeah. So yeah, we removed an entire state. So you guys are a joke. Pretty much that's what it comes down to. You can't back your products up. But yet you're supposed to be better than me at the end of the day, but you can't back yourself up. Now, you pretty much got to hear like, oh, you want our product so bad. No, buddy, we came in to buy your product to see if you could back it up, and you couldn't. If you could back your products up, we would have it. Now, if I'm basically upset we don't have it, no, I don't care. Because I can make your stuff at the end of the day. We don't have to give you money. I can just make your stuff, that's all. That's what we're trying to explain to Jamie at the end of the day. I don't need to give you money. I will make your stuff. Do you understand me? And I'll make it far better than you ever made it and use it to beat the rest of your product. As a matter of fact, if I really want to embarrass you, I'll reverse your stuff, come back and get the rest of your stuff, and I'll buy it and make you cancel out. Because I'll tell you exactly what it's for. And I guarantee you put the money back in my account. So, no, we're done. We've been through this before. The minute we start getting cancellations from you guys, it's not worth my time anymore. We don't want your product, but we can just make your product if I want it. And actually, to tell you the truth, I am going to make one of his products, but I'll beat out the rest of them. I beat the living crap out of your specification sheets, man. Everything you put in your specification sheets besides that rain chain is crap. We know that don't exist. But that front and rear, well, yeah, our product's going to be front and rear. Oh, yeah, it is. When you first spray it down, it's going to come out black, not come out some gray nonsense. And it'll be ultra short though compatible, which yours isn't. Fully weatherproof, and on top of that, it's going to be a bleed-through coating, which is going to be designed for customized and basically upgrading your inflatable projection screens. Excuse me. Which you failed to do. Because you don't have a time out there. There's supposed to be a time. When you market a product for outside, you literally have to sit outside with a camera and you have to look at the screen and figure out when the screen's going to activate. And that's when you begin the rest of your tests, like, whoopsie. That's when you begin the rest of your tests, like, you know, low lumen projectors, ultra short throws, all that crap, all that stuff. Let me put you guys over here. All that stuff at the end of the day, you have to do all that stuff. All right, you got it to work outside. What's the minimum lumens it's going to pick up on? What time can it pick up on a Pico projector? If it does pick up on ultra short, though, what's the angle gain it's going to pick up on? You have to test out different calibers of projectors. What's the difference between the white screen and your screen outside? You definitely have to do that because you're going to be running across those all the time. White level demonstrations, color level demonstrations, contrast demonstrations, and you'll do all those over and over again on every single projector that you chose to do the first time. So the fact that we can't find any of those tests shows me at the door your stuff is not tested. Does it work on the knockoff projectors? The knockoff projectors have a very difficult time picking up on dark screens. So does yours work on a dark projector like the Valva, Remax, that movie, something 4-movie projector? Because if it doesn't work on that, someone buys that stuff, it doesn't work correctly, they're going to file a claim against you. Not as described. Now, you can sit there and come back later and say, hey, it doesn't work on it, but that won't help you. Because they're going to say, well, it's not on the website. And if it's not on the website, you're responsible for it. That's why some people will do things like show off an open door or windows. They try to say the product is ambient light rejection, but on the website they'll say it's not. They'll give you the illusion that maybe it will work in a fully lit environment, and when it doesn't and it fails, you contact them and they'll go, well, I never said that in a video. We heard that before, right? And guess what? We have a video of a person saying it is ambient light rejection, but on the website it says it's not. So is it an upgrade that you take it away? No, it'd be a downgrade. Man. Wow, soda. That's amazing. It's interesting when you drink your soda once a month. It tastes so much better. You This just be my addiction, root beer. I drink root beer every freaking day. And I'm not talking about a normal sized bottle. I'm talking about 2-liter bottles. That's what I would drink. I can kill a 2-liter bottle off in no time. About 2 or 3 of them in a day. That's pretty bad. Everything I do, I got bad habit of doing it too much. That's the problem with me. I eat something, I gotta have 10 bags of it. And I gotta consume all of it. That was bad for me. So you know what? Our conversation about their products, they won't take anything from this. They won't. They can't take anything from it. They can't learn. They're full glass. That's why. They don't take nothing from what I just said to them. Fix your problem. That's what you need to do. If someone's in there telling you that your product doesn't work and it needs to be repaired, it needs to be fixed, you need to go fix your problem. But lashing out at me and screaming and yelling at me is not helping you, because that's what you did for 7 years, and what do you got to show for it? The other one, I haven't even known that long. But this one, yeah, we find this product faulty. We do the demonstrations, and he'll get mad and do some fake demonstration against our product. Oh, this is how his product really reacts. How dumb are you? Do you know I have customers, right? I have customer reviews, we have on-site reviews, all that. So if that was the case, none of that would work. Not even the promo demonstration that goes off when you come to my YouTube channel. None of that would work at all, if it did what you said it did in your apartment. So instead of you getting upset and making a fool of yourself, because customers who have my stuff laugh at you, instead of you making a fool of yourself, go back and fix your product. That's what you do. Jamie, look, using that lens shifting technology, I can design a screen paint that's light, and I can pick up a contrast level that can wipe your stuff clean. I can accumulate, if I had spent the time, look, think about it, if I took the time, right, I don't have, but I really took the time to embarrass you, I could reverse engineer your stuff and give the ingredients for free, make a basic formula out of network grade 773 and give that out for free. I could basically make an advanced version of your stuff and wipe out the rest of your stuff. I could do that too also too. I can order your stuff and get cancellations from you for a solid year. At every single item, I could order off your website for 1 solid year and basically stack up enough accumulations to make a book out of you. If I wanted to put the time in there. I'm too busy for that. I've already proved my point already. This stuff doesn't work. He did try to get a cancellation off of me. He did try. It didn't work. He said that in his transcripts to PayPal, he stated that the item was an upgrade. How do you take away ambient rejection technology and call that an upgrade? It's an upgrade, it's a downgrade. And if you look at the products, when I had said not ambient rejection, it was darker, and the other one was lighter, and it was ambient rejection. You figure that one out. All right. There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. That should be it. I think. I don't even know. You gotta make your product better, man. You gotta make your product better. I remember when I first started out, people would tell me about, well, you got to have distance control for your projection screen. You know, you got to show up how far the projector can pull back and then pick up an image. You got to do tests against high-grade screens. You're going to go against some physical screens. You're going to go test. You're going to have products go against physical projectors. All that stuff. You need different caliper projectors. Yeah, I said, wow, this is going to be a lot. This is going to be a lot. But you know what? Did I go into those forum sites and cry and whine about it? No, I went and try to make the product better. I listened to everything that they told me to do, and I went and try to make it better. Attacking me, it's not going to make your product better. It hasn't worked in 7 years. I've known you're about 7, right? About 6, 7 years, yeah. And you have nothing to show for it. Nothing. The other one, well, he hadn't been around that long. He don't know jack at the end of the day. Who the freak paints a projection screen this way? Sorry, I moved out of the way. Who paints a projection screen this way? Who? When I first saw that, I was like, oh my goodness. Go to a forum site, Danny, with that dumb information and see how much they laugh at you. They're like, man, if you don't get the freak off this freaking forum, you don't paint projection screens this way. It's too much of a headache. You get it. You ever put? He hasn't done big screens yet. You haven't done 250-inch screens, big screens, 180s, 175s, 65s, 130s, 140s. We did customization screens, 129 at 1610, 127 at 1610. When you do screens like that, especially the 235.1s, those screens are freaking wide. I don't even have enough roller, and I don't have enough.